What's good with it, people? Happy middle of the week. Y'all know what happened yesterday, NBA draft. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it real quick. Shout out to the Knicks. Once again, they won the championship. And yesterday was the draft, right? NBA draft. Now, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the youngsters that got drafted yesterday and the ones that's about to get drafted today. Shout out to y'all for all y'all dedication and hard work and making y'all dreams come true. So shout out to everybody that is gonna make the NBA team. Let's talk about it. Giannis. Giannis being traded to the Heat. Now check this out. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Just Giannis was one of my favorite players. I like watching Giannis play. Right, I like watching Giannis play. Him going to the Heat though, uh, no, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I really don't like that trade. You could have went anywhere. You could have damn near went anywhere. You could have went anywhere to the fucking Heat. Why is it when we look around sports, right? Big record teams always get the players. Last year, Luca goes to LA. You look at football, Miles Garrett goes to LA. Giannis. Giannis didn't really get traded for shit. 3 first round picks. Nothing. 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 Check this out, bro. Check this out. Shout out to Giannis. I'm happy he didn't get traded to LA or to Boston Celtics because that's what they were saying. Now we're hearing that the Boston Celtics want to trade Jaylen Brown. Why do you want to trade Jaylen Brown? You paid this man all this money. Why do you want to trade him? Jaylen Brown is not the problem. Jaylen Brown's not the fucking problem on the Celtics. Why do you want to trade Jaylen Brown? Look, man, look. Basketball to me, 2K better than NBA. I'm gonna just keep it 100. 2K is better than NBA. NBA sucks, bro. The NBA is so predictable. It's so predictable. Sports is so predictable. Whoever is 9 out of 10. Whoever is the best free agent for a couple of years, they will go to LA. They will go to the Heat. We see it. Minnesota. Minnesota. I would You could have had Giannis. Like, it's weird. The shit is weird, bro. And let's see what else is gonna happen going down. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what other trades is going down. I don't even know where Jalen can go. Where could Jalen go to? Right? The Lakers just signed Austin Reeves to a $185 million contract. Austin is nice. Don't get me wrong. Austin is nice. Crossover, nice little shot off the dribble, can catch and shoot. So he's there. So did the Lakers? We're gonna see in free agency if what the Lakers gonna do. The Warriors, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I'm hearing that they're gonna sign Porzingis. I mean, whatever the Warriors do, they're handicapped based by Moses Moody and Butler being injured. So if you want to keep it real within the Warriors ain't gonna really make a splash until late season because their second best player on their team is hurt. Towards the kid, he's going to be out for a minute. So let's keep it 100 with you, man. Like, I don't know what the Warriors can do, to make their roster better. Me personally, though, Porzingis, I would trade Porzingis. I would trade Porzingis. Porzingis would be gone. It's. I'm sorry, Porzingis would be gone. I know you probably can't get that much for Porzingis, but the Warriors need. They need a shooting guard, right? You need a shooting guard, a small forward shooting guard. You got a power forward, right? If you sign Porzingis, you have a center, right? So now you become bigger, and if I'm not mistaken, they still have Santos and I forget the other forward name, the center that shoot, but Post, you got Post, and I think he's gonna get better this year, right? Post is because Post he did surprise me. You know what I'm saying? He couple of games. Um, he showed up, right? He showed up. One thing about the Warriors, oh, you got Kawhi out there. I don't see Kawhi coming to the Warriors or anything. I can't see that happening. I don't really see the Warriors being able to get too many free agency. To that we'll see, but I don't see it. The Clippers. What is the Clippers going to do? Okay, what is Cleveland going to do? Right? What is Cleveland going to do? The Raptors. Right. How is what they said that Trey Young, right, is going to remain in Washington Wizards. I think they said 212 million, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see, man. Like, free agency is on Monday. But of course, we're going to be hearing some stuff before Monday. We'll get, we'll get some information, but, usually, stuff be active within the first 2-3 days before the draft. So we shall see certain names where they're gonna go, or whatever. Um, just to see. We're gonna see it, but let's see what Orlando is going to do, right? Let's see what Orlando is going to do. There's a lot of teams in the NBA that is 1-2 players away from actually. Hell, let's see what San Antonio. San Antonio has to make some moves. You got to put a free agent, a veteran free agent, somebody young that can actually grow with Wemby, and put him next to Wemby, right? That's all. Like, to me, that's all San Antonio was missing, right? Was just a veteran player that be able to take the load off of Wemby, especially when they both on the court and when they not on the court. Now, even though San Antonio won 60 some odd games, right? Like I said, let's see OKC got 2 7-3 players on a team. Okay, 2 of them. I thought. Put it in the comments. What did y'all think? Who do you think was better? You think the power forward or the center was better? Because I kind of wanted the Warriors to get the O'Day. I forget the youngster's last name, but I kind of wanted them to get the 7'3" center that came out of Michigan. Even though we got the power forward, which he was dope too. Don't get me wrong, he was dope as well. So yeah, like, let's see, man. Let's see, but I'm tired of seeing these big market teams, and it's always the same teams. Like, let's really be honest. Boston Celtics, they drafted Brown and Tatum. So, yeah, they did get some free agents, Porzingis over there to get the chip, but they drafted like the Warriors drafted Clay, Steph, Draymond. They wind up getting David West. Who else? KD, of course. DeMarcus Cousins at one point. So, you do see, Warriors have made, splash of free agents. Clippers, them adding Paul George and Kawhi, and even adding James when they had it. James. It's just, man, I wanted to see Giannis go somewhere else, man. I wanted to see Giannis go to another team, man. That you build the Bucks up. 14 years with the Bucks. 14 years. Chip. 2 MVPs. Yeah, like to go to the Heat. To the Heat, man. Like, yeah, let's see what the Heat gonna do. Right now, I don't know if the Heat has a team to really. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Heat going against the Knicks, that's gonna be a very good. You got Bam, Wiggins is over there, so and let's Bam been to the finals, right? Bam been to the finals. So they do have a good ass team over there. Don't get me wrong, the Heat do got a good ass team. Like, it is a good team. Like, they're gonna have a good team. Let's see what they gonna do in free agents. In free agency, let's see what the Knicks is gonna do as well. Um, but Bobby Portis over there too. So yeah, they gonna look nice. The Heat is gonna look nice. I can't lie to you. The Heat is gonna look nice. The Heat will look nice. You know what I'm saying? And we know Coach Bolcher. He a coach. He's certified. He's certified. Let's see what Philly is gonna do. Is Philly gonna hold on to Joel Embiid? Are they gonna let him go? There's a lot of questions to be made. I just don't want the same, just the same shit that I've seen over the years in both sports. In both sports. In both sports. You know what I'm saying? In both sports. But anyway, not on here that long. I'm gonna come back with another one later on today. We gonna talk out. Peace.